rain. Rain on opening day. Oh, fucking great. One of the places I call the most depressing place in baseball, that and the Trop. Two of my least favorite ballparks. So not a great place to start the year. And it's even worse because it's now raining. Phenomenal.
Festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Chicago White Sox. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shopping. So the Detroit Tigers, with a gloomy outlook heading into the season, definitely a long shot to contend. Singy, how do they outperform expectations and give that fan base some hope?
Look, I got a feeling these fans are going to have to enjoy the little things this year. Maybe a fan favorite has a great season. Maybe a prospect really emerges or something. But this roster is just not cut out to go toe-to-toe with the league's best. I know it sounds like I'm writing them off already, but I'm really not. I mean, who knows? If they have a hot start, maybe the front office gets aggressive and adds some pieces, and they contend this year after all.
And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And getting the nod for the White Sox, Garrett Crochet.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Andy Ibanez is our first batter of the year, facing Chicago's Garrett Crochet in a pouring rain here on opening day. That's not even the right scene. Oh, no. Oh, God. Now we're right. Jesus Christ. Fucking up opening day already. And that is a brutal call for our first pitch of the year. Fastball was away, but Crochet gets the call. Fouled away by Ibanez and quickly down 0-2. Betts at short is weird, and Harper at first is going to, I don't know. It just doesn't seem right. Some of the weird moves. And even Garrett Crochet here starting doesn't feel right. Fastball high from Garrett Crochet. Great velo. Only 3 pitches, though. And changeup. Spoiled it again. Fastball 94-99. Slider 83-87. And that circle change 86-90. And Ibanez in the air to dead center. Luis Robert moves in. Well, we saw the lineup pregame, but there it is again. Torkelson and Green due up here in the first. Mark Canha at DH. Vierling and right. Colt Keith in his major league debut plays second. Jake Rogers, Javi Baez, and Parker Meadows in his first opening day will bat 9th. So here's Torque. Oh, had a good rip there. Didn't barrel it up. With Spencer Torkelson. Little bit out in front on that changeup. And smack to right field. That's got a chance to get over the head, and it does. It's going to be extra bases for Torkelson. First hit of the year for our Tigers. We'll take that. Aqua, thanks for following. Welcome. Happy opening day. All right, well, offense a little early here. So good news for us. was a little worried it was going to be like that one spring training game we played where it was just a struggle to get hits, get on base, all that. Good fastball inside to Riley Green.
One out, a runner at second here on opening day. And it's even up.
Early RBI chance for our number 3 hitter here today, and you would imagine Green stays in that spot for the most of our regular season here. And Green foul.
Benintendi on the move. Can't get there. This one
Benintendi unable to get over there. Hopefully the Tigers beat the White Sox. IRL and in-game. That'd be really nice, wouldn't it? And ground out. Shortstop, Nicky Lopez with the throw. Torkelson going to move up to third. Yeah, man, what the hell was that? I mean, we had our first pitch of this game entirely in Road to the Show was a bad call, and then the first call in Tigers franchise is ball out of the zone, called a strike. What the fuck? Where's Woody? I don't know. He might be here. They haven't said the names of the umpires yet. 2 away. Torque on third for Mark Canha.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Not sure about any home runs here today in the rain. Wind blowing in from left field. Nice changeup, and we were even behind on it as well. Quick 0-2 count on Canha.
Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
That one drifts inside.
Waste pitch there from Crochet. Get his pitch count up. Be nice here early.
And another ball. 2 outs and a runner at third.
Get into that White Sox bullpen.
This 3-game set.
Daniel Sprong. Great plan.
And a foul ball.
Canha going to foul one away. Went with the changeup again. Haven't seen the slider in this at-bat.
And he deals.
Went with the fastball. That one is deep to right. It is over the head of the right fielder. It's going to be a long single for Mark Canha and an RBI.
Worked himself into a good count. He really stung that pitch and drove it deep.
2 hits over the head of the White Sox right fielder here to start this game, and Tigers up 1-0. So now bring on Matt Vierling.
And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, of any of the ones he should have laid out for, probably the double with over the head that Torkelson hit. Fouled away on the changeup.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Commentary thinks we'll be a little vulnerable for a fastball. I don't know. Won't matter.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Won't matter. Vierling hit by the pitch.
Looking for his first big league hit right here.
Well, here's the debuting Colt Keith. In the air. Left center field. That's got a chance to get out of here. No. Wind. Gonna knock it down. Inning is over, but Mark Canha puts the Tigers on the board here in the first. Couple of opposite field hits. In terms of pick the stick, Evo, if you are interested. Torkelson, Baez, Colt Keith, Jake Rogers, and Matt Vierling gone.
And today's starting pitcher, Tarik Skubal.
And
You have 5 pitches to work with on the mound. That repertoire can be a real.
let's take a look at the box score real quick. Ibanez is... Let's take a look at who's available. Ibanez is because no hits yet. Sounds like a Skubal pick. There's not really a point in picking the pitcher, I will say. Let's see. Ibanez, Green, Vierling, and Meadows. That is it. Parker Meadows would be a bold call at 61 overall. Favorite team in the American League and in the East? Oh, God. No idea. Meadows? Oh, boy. First pitch. First pitch from Tarik Skubal is in the zone. Call the ball. Is Woody Keller behind home plate? No, that's not Woody. What the hell is this? Change up on the ground, Javi Baez. Good strong throw. One away here in the first inning. White Sox lineup. Benintendi in left. He was the leadoff hitter. Nicky Lopez and Eloy Jimenez due up here in the first. And the always dangerous Luis Robert Jr. batting fourth. If anybody can get on here in the first. So let's see. Nicky Lopez. Fastball hit hard. First hit of the day for the White Sox. One out single. Want Ben Sheets? All right, Jimenez. Does appear, unless we can, not sure what's happening with the ball over there in foul territory. That was interesting. Does appear like Luis Robert Jr. will get an opportunity here. The sinker. Skubal's stretch is just so fast. It's going to take some getting used to. Changeup fouled away. Staying 0-2 here on Eloy Jimenez. Curveball up the middle. Possible double play ball. Baez. Oh, Christ. Game gave me the animation to flip it out of the glove for whatever reason. I mean, Baez was a step away from the bag. That ain't ideal. Well, 2 away for Luis Robert. Sinker in there, strike one. I want to be careful on the ground to the debuting Colt Keith. White Sox get a runner on, but no damage done. 1-0 Tigers through the first. Yeah, no shit.
New inning getting started, and here's the catcher, Jake Rogers.
Well, here's Jake Rogers. Not great contact against lefties, but pretty phenomenal power. So if we get a hold of one, you never know. 21 pitch first inning for Garrett Crochet, and now the umpire really is losing control of this game. Can't make up his mind on the zone.
Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
I mean, yeah, you won't get negatives as much picking the number 9 hitter. No stash for Rogers is brutal. If I could edit facial hair, I would. Umpire cannot get the calls right today. It's 2-0 on Rogers after 2 really good fastballs from Crochet.
Good hitters count the 2-0.
That one nowhere close, 3-0. Well, even with the good power of Rogers, pull hitter and pulling it into that wind coming in from left field here today. So, taking 3-0, good plan.
See if he gives him anything to hit here.
Fastball in there.
That's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed.
Now 3-1, green light. Fouled away. Good fastball up and away, changing the eye level. Everything in pen middle or low here. No slider yet here from Crochet. Ho, 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 ho. It'll be a leadoff walk for Jake Rogers. Damn. 3 of those absolute gifts. Well, now Javi Baez. And a little blooper. If that's fair, no. Gonna hook foul. Late on the fastball.
Born in Puerto Rico, but was drafted in the first round out of high school in Florida.
Bang. Right up the middle. Oh, I thought that was gonna get caught. It'll be a single on a hanging changeup for Javier Baez.
To start the inning.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing.
Not sure what to expect out of Baez in our franchise this year. Only mid-60s in the contact against lefties. And now the number 9 hitter, Parker Meadows. Cheating if Baez gets hits. Against lefties, it's not that bad. Against righties, we're fucked. Oh, little hanging slider. Parker Meadows on his first opening day. 2 on, nobody out. I don't think I went. Did not. 1-1. Pick Joe Rock Jr. or Squiddy Rock Jr. I think he's playing somewhere else today. Fastball whiffed on it. Meadows' swing is what you'd expect for low. What's his contact? It's 25 power. I think he's got 30 contact versus lefties. Chase the fastball high, and that is, I do believe, strikeout number 1 for Garrett Crochet. Top of the Tigers order back up, Andy Ibanez. Oh, you pick blown calls by the ump. You are in for one today. Ball 1 to Ibanez. Well, our worst hitter in the lineup, lefty, is not good. And a little blooper, right field. Gets down. Can't score the runner. Wild throw, though. Absolute disaster, but with only 1 away, didn't feel like risking it. Andy Ibanez has a hit now. So now Torque. I did not expect that at all. Strike 1 to Torque. Tough fastball. 1 for 1 on the year. There we finally see the home plate umpires. James Kingsley. Is that number 47? I never remember the name of umpire number 47. It very well could be him. I just remember Woody and 47 being the worst ones. Oh, Torque. Good rip. Good timing. Couldn't do anything with it. Oh, in the air. That's going to get out of play. Did it show already? I just didn't pay attention. You want Angel Hernandez? I mean, I don't know. It can't get that much worse. Ripped right field. Torque. Deep right field. It's going to get down, and it's a ground rule double. 3-0 Tigers. The runners were fucking confused. 2-run score on that one as that bounced into foul territory. And we are getting to Garrett Crochet early. Oh, okay. I was like, I think it only shows the umpires once per game. So now 2 on, 1 out for Riley Green. We haven't seen the slider much from Garrett Crochet. That was not ideal.
2 on, 1 out.
Back up the middle, base hit. This may score 2. It is gonna, yes, score 2 runs. Riley Green with the hit. Hey, we recovered. We rebounded.
Mark Canna up now for the Tigers. Singled and drove in a run his first time through.
Gone from bad to worse here for Garrett Crochet. 5-0 Detroit. Runner on first is Green. Still only 1 out.
And it's fouled away. Canna in his 9th season, 35 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him.
Free agent acquisition in Mark Canna. Fouled away the first 2 pitches of this at-bat. 8 balls, 15 strikes already. A 23-pitch inning for Garrett Crochet. So, setting ourselves up well for the rest of this series, getting into this White Sox bullpen, presumably quite early here today.
0-2 now.
That's a good fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger on it. It's a strikeout for Mark Canna. Yeah, eight balls. A lot of them were blown calls. Almost a little bit of a cutter action on that fastball there from Crochet.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder.
So 2 away for Matt Vierling.
Hit by a pitch his first time up. That clips the corner.
Crochet has done a good job this inning of hitting the edges, but then just got a little rattled after the blown calls by James Kingsley. Down the line, foul. 2 strikes on Vierling. Crochet already at 47 pitches here today. And that one into the outfield. That's got a chance to get down, and it does. Yet another hit for the Tigers here in the 2nd inning. It has all gone wrong for Garrett Crochet. Yeah, so Woody Keller, James Kingsley, and whoever 47 is. And Garrett Crochet is not going to get through 2. Ouch. Rough opening day for Garrett Crochet and the White Sox, so bring in Touki Toussaint. Long reliever for the White Sox, 20 games a year ago, 4-7 record, an ERA just under 5. Pretty high strikeout rate, though. So, the righty being in here and being a long reliever will give us the opportunity to maybe bring in Kerry Carpenter later in this game. And that one's smacked by Colt Keith. It is down. That's going to be his first major league hit. Throw coming home. Keith rounded first base a little bit too far. And that ends the inning. 6 runs through 2 innings for the Tigers on 8 hits. He probably was out because this game has always done something when runners are sliding that when you should be full extension, you'd think, and then they bring their arms back before they even get to the base. Trying to cushion it. I don't know. Not a challenge prompt on this play. Let's see how close this was for Colt Keith. Yeah, we rounded too far, and then I actually could have made it to second base, I think. I mean, we were probably screwed either way. But then we come back here, zoom in, and, yeah, just barely a little bit. And it wasn't even that he brought his arms back. I don't know, just not a very good slide, I guess. Well, a 6-run lead for Tarik Skubal, and here is Yoan Moncada. Change-up down low.
Goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a change-up, a slider.
2-0 to Moncada. Such high expectations when the White Sox acquired him. Hasn't come to fruition as he chases on the fastball. 2-0. Now 2-1.
Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Ground and foul. Count remains 2-2. Can we blow this lead? I suppose it's possible. Hopefully, with Skubal on the mound here today, you would think no. Hasn't seen the curve yet. Swung on and missed. Strikeout for Tarik Skubal. Now Andrew Vaughn. Vaughn, of course, we're familiar with from Rockies franchise last year.
That was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Andrew Vaughn in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Sinker on the ground. Colt Keith got it. Not great speed. Nice play early by Colt Keith. Was listening to the pregame show for the Tigers here today, and AJ Hinch talked about, you know, everyone's talking about the bat of Colt Keith. His defense is actually fairly good, and hopefully, as his season goes along, we'll see that here in game. Fastball does find the zone. The umpire may have sobered up. Not certain. Paul DeJong, White Sox shortstop. Change up, that's problems. Parker Meadows on the run, not gonna get there. Extra bases for Paul DeJong. Thankfully, with 2 out.
Timed it up any better than that. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
It is an opportunity for the White Sox, but see if Skubal can get out of this.
Gavin Sheets will hit next.
Gavin Sheets. Skubal out of the stretch. He's just so much faster out of the stretch than the windup. Even his windup is fast, but it will take an adjustment. This is probably the second game ever that I've used Tarik Skubal. Slider caught the zone. How many points do you have? Well, Keith did get a hit.
Runner at second, 2 down.
Got thrown out at first base. Trying to get back to first base. Sinker! Outs, or inside, rather. James Kingsley once again with an iffy call. We go to the third. It remains 6-0 Tigers. No, and even when they finally showed the umpires, it did show that Kingsley apparently a little bit iffy on the edges. And here's number 7 hitter Jake Rogers, 7-8-9 for the Tigers.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm
delivers. Interesting curveball to be Rogers, Baez, and Meadows here in the third. That was hittable. I had just made up my mind that I was taking the first pitch.
Him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
That one a little less hittable, but he throws the curveball back to back. Timed it up pretty well, just got on top of it. So 0-2 on Rogers.
The 0-2. Ball 1 there.
Fastball going to miss away. So we go from the velocity of Crochet to Toussaint with a little bit more of an average fastball, 91 to 96. Oh. Very, very close on the curve, but we don't pull the trigger. 2-2. Hammered by Jake Rogers. Deep left center field. That's going to get down. Extra bases for Jake Rogers in a 2-2 count. Smack that ball, 102 exit velocity. And that's what we mean when it comes to Rogers. Contact, not great, but the power, especially, more so against lefties, really. But the power, when he gets a hold of one, pretty good. Are the Tigers good? I don't know. I think we're having a good opening day. That's about all I could say right now. Javi Baez, runner on second, nobody out. Smacked on the ground to the shortstop. Paul DeYoung. One away. Hard contact from Javi Baez, but a ground out. So the number 9 hitter, Parker Meadows.
Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers.
Up the middle, that has a chance. Oh, a diving stop by DeYoung, but the speed of Meadows is going to get him on base here.
This speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage.
Well, I thought it might take us a little bit to get a hit with Parker Meadows. Not the case. And now the top of the Tigers order back up, Andy Ibanez.
And now, Andy Ibanez.
Smacked, but out in front of it, foul. Touki Toussaint, it's about the third hanging curveball that he's thrown us.
0-1 down.
Sinker going to miss low. Chance for this day to get even worse for the White Sox. And, uh-oh. Possible 2-ball. Ibanez. Yep. Double play to end the inning for Andy Ibanez. But we do... Wasted your hit. Yeah, I guess. We do still lead 6-0.
And welcome back to the ballpark as we go.
Well, Martin Maldonado now for the White Sox. You do lose points for grounding into double plays, yes. I think double plays are -2, strikeouts -1. I didn't even flash up the graphic, actually. Come to think of it, prior to the game. Oh, that's not it. Let's try this. Let's try this scene. If you've forgotten the rules of Pick the Stick, which I kind of have as well, the only minuses are errors, strikeouts, and double plays. Everything else will score you some points. But a lot easier to just pick a player and actually be competitive here and Pick the Stick than Light the Lamp, which has been exposed, if you will.
0-2 now.
Takes a fastball looking, does Maldonado. Interesting plan.
The fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a cold ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen.
Are you even at the moment?
Location, in my opinion.
I wouldn't think a base running blunder would do anything else. Oh, a hit and a strikeout? Yeah, he did strike out. Yep. Curveball going to miss to the top of the White Sox order here, Andrew Benintendi. Fouled it off. Haven't been able to use the slider a lot here today. Whoa, Benintendi with an ugly swing. That ball was way outside.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants.
Looked like me out there. On the Mudcats opening day? Yeah, I can't disagree with that. But a nasty slider from Skubal, even though it got away from us.
2 outs, base is empty.
Never intended to throw it that far outside. Well, here's Nicky Lopez. Fastball in there. What jersey I got on? Well, unfortunately, it's the World Series, 2012 World Series Prince Fielder jersey here today. I don't know where my Cabrera jersey is.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball.
Chop foul, 0-2 on Nicky Lopez. Got a piece of the curve, staying alive. I also need a new Tigers home jersey, but I don't really want to buy one because Nike and Fanatics. Ooh, slider catches the corner, and that's not even really a bad call from James Kingsley. The fourth we go, 6-0 Detroit.
back at Guaranteed Rate Field.
So here is Torque. 2 for 2 with 2 doubles. Well, Lucas came out here and said he's winning pick the stick. Final morning shift for the next few weeks. That's good. Won't miss too much. Rest of this game, golf and I guess Red Wings, but I don't think we're going to be doing Mudcats today.
Like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet.
12 pitches for Touki Toussaint, and even though he's allowed some base runners, has settled it down for the ChiSox.
Well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Oh, wow. Damn. That is the first real nasty curve from Touki Toussaint. Whoa. Smacked. DeYoung fields it. Good throw. Torkelson's out. I should just give you Sprong for the rest for the rest of the year. Well, Riley Green 1 for 2. Toussaint really loves those hanging curveballs. Eventually he'll make a mistake with one if he stays in this game long enough that we're going to make him pay for. Ooh, hit hard by Riley Green. I think it's going to stay in the ballpark. It will. 2 away. The whitest of socks. Yeah, the White Sox that wear black socks.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark Canha.
So now Mark Canha.
He had an RBI base hit back in the first.
That was a stupid swing.
2 outs, base is empty.
Canha DHing today. And on the ground, going to be another ground out. Got to stop hitting the ball to Paul DeYoung. Tigers go 1-2-3. Skubal back to the hill. Eloy Jimenez, Luis Robert, and Yoan Moncada.
And we're back. On the floor, Eloy Jimenez now.
Well, Eloy Jimenez 0 for 1.
As the lefty gets to work.
Skubal has been dealing and gets yet another benefit call from home plate umpire James Kingsley. Change up, hung it. Leadoff man on. Weak little single for Eloy Jimenez. Skubal has allowed a few base runners here on opening day, but not much trouble yet. I'll try and use our sinker here and maybe get Robert to ground into a double play. If we can hit the zone, that is.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient and
on the ground. This could be 2. Torkelson fields. Baez back to Torque, double play. That'll help out early. Guess it's still kind of early, rather. Good turn and good throw from Torque, and Baez, of course, a good throw.
Here is Moncada. He was a strikeout
Uh-oh.
his first time.
I accidentally double tapped the X button. I had to let that miss. Otherwise, that was right down the middle. 2 away for Moncada. Ground ball for Javi Baez. Nice play. Got him. White Sox pick up their 3rd hit, but right now not mattering is Detroit up 6-0. Vierling, Colt Keith, and Jake Rogers due up.
Here on the south side,
well, Matt Vierling 1 for 2. Toussaint stays out here. Going to try and be a little bit more patient with Touki Toussaint. Not sure if that's going to be super fruitful for us. Banks warming up in the White Sox pen. And Chopper, Vierling with decent speed, but yet again the ball goes to Paul DeYoung. And a nice throw. Oh, is my stream deck actually going to finally work today? Had some troubles connecting all throughout the game. Thankfully, nothing too crazy has happened that I would need to save a replay for. So Colt Keith, 1 for 2. And way inside with the sinker. I am a little surprised they're going to leave Toussaint in to face the lefty in Colt Keith. Back up the middle. Diving stop DeYoung. Got him. Dude, Paul DeYoung is having a day. Damn. Keith robbed out by a step. So Jake Rogers on base twice, walk, and a single, I do believe. Ball 1 to the Tigers catcher.
Count 1-0.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Ooh, the splitter. We have not seen that much from Touki Toussaint here today. 2-1. Sinker inside. Top 5, 2 out, 6-0 Detroit. Ooh, splitter again. This time Rogers is able to make some contact on it. Ooh, splitter again. Went back to it and had a little bit more zip on it that time. Touki Toussaint doing what he can to let the White Sox dig out of this hole dug by Garrett Crochet, but so far their offense has not responded.
Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Going to be the Sox first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
The wind and the pitch.
Sinker, ground ball. One first baseman to the other.
Steps on first.
Torkelson tags the bag.
Nice job of keeping the ball out of the air.
I was glad I fired up MLB The Show a little bit earlier because there was an opening day update
Doubled in his first AB.
with some funny patch notes, I will say. Fastball fouled off by DeYoung.
Feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called.
Starting his
This
9th
rain is not
season.
letting up.
1 for 1, and has also been sparkling at shortstop.
Ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Kicks and fires.
Curveball got him, and Rogers keeps it in front of him.
Gets the
2 away.
down after the strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive.
Yeah, it's not going to be a fun year for the Chicago White Sox, you don't think, and there is always the chance that guys like Eloy Jimenez, guys like Luis Robert might not finish the season here in Chicago. Swing and a miss. Good fastball from Skubal at 97. Sheets 0 for 1 with a strikeout.
The White Sox with a lot of ground to make up. Last half of inning number 5.
Grounded foul on the sinker and a quick 0-2 count. 47 pitches for Skubal. Only 8 have missed the zone. Slider gonna just hook foul. Gavin Sheets had a good chance on that. Late on that, so let's give him the heater. Oh, chased it way up and in.
Picks up strikeout number 7.
Strikeout number 7 for Tarik Skubal. And it is still 6-0 Detroit. White Sox just flailing now. Yeah, I think we're going to get Kerry Carpenter into this game later. Give him at least one at-bat here today, hopefully against the righty. So Javi Baez leads off the inning, 1 for 2. Went around. That curveball from Toussaint, he's thrown it a couple different ways. He's got a nasty one.
I think would have to be in the top 5, right on the back of his neck. is the Major League Baseball logo.
Smacked it foul again. Now see, that one looked like it was high the entire time. Tried to give it a go. Damn. Baez strikes out, but against righties, it's going to be a long season for Javier Baez. Out in front on it. You get some more contact on a player, then you got a chance to at least do something with that. Off the end of the bat or whatever. But just whiffed on it. 9 inches of break on the curveball from Touki Toussaint. And now Parker Meadows. Take a sinker away. 1 for 2 with a single. And base hit. 2-hit day here for Parker Meadows, the worst player with the worst attributes on this team. At a 61 overall with a multi-hit game, and now Andy Ibanez again. Grounded foul. I don't think we're just going to be able to take that curveball from Toussaint because he is throwing it for strikes. Just got to time it up better. That time a curveball. That got away, and I hit the wrong button again. I've done that 2 days in a row in full games. Gotta hit L1, not R1. 1-1 on Ibanez.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
That one down low. 3 straight curveballs from Touki Toussaint here in the top of the 6th. Make it 4. 3-1 on Ibanez with Torkelson with 2 extra base hits here today due up.
Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Ooh, sinker. Took that because I saw some break on it, but that's a nice pitch from Toussaint to get back in this at-bat. Oh! Well, the zone's going to go both ways here today. Curveball outside. Ibanez rung up.
It's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Man at first, Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers.
Damn. Well, Torque 2 for 3. 75. That is a tough pitch to stay back on. Need Torque to get a hold of one of those.
2 outs.
Oh, he got a hold of that. Fastball. Deep right field. That's going to get down. It's going to be the 3rd double of the game. We really should have sent Meadows around 3rd with his great speed, but Torkelson with 3 doubles here today.
Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Damn. What an opening day for Torque. And now the lefty Riley Green, really surprised that Toussaint is still out here after that swing. And Riley Green is giving one a ride. Deep right field, but gonna get caught, and that ends the inning. Yeah, we really should have sent Meadows around 3rd, but we're still in good shape even though we stranded 2. 9-1-2 for the White Sox. Maldonado, Benintendi, and Lopez. And we're getting a rain delay. So that may...
Well, the goal is to resume play within the hour, so that leaves these managers with
that may have to end Skubal's day.
In the game or not, so we'll have to see on the other side, folks.
We're going to have to warm up a fresh arm, I think. I don't want to deal with the consequences of not doing that. Unfortunately, and Skubal was really dealing here today, so that's unfortunate. Yeah, we're gonna do the smart thing and warm up a fresh arm, but who's it gonna be? Bottom 6. I mean, that's really unfortunate. We may want to go with a guy like Alex Faedo to get us a couple innings and then get into the back end of the bullpen in Lang and Chafin. I feel like that's going to be the way to go. So, yeah, we're going to want to warm up Faedo, which I think means we then have to put him in the game. So the rain delay over now. Alex Faedo going to come on. So the only unfortunate part is that for whatever reason it didn't warm him up at all. So we're going to have to actually manually do the warm-up here. So all in all, Skubal's going to go 5 innings, which is, again, unfortunate just because he was really, really pitching very well. Hate having our ace taken out of the game like that, but 45 minutes to sit down, he is certainly not going to come back the same way he was to start this game. I don't even think we're going to get Faedo ready. He's still going to be cold. Well, this game has taken a little bit of a turn. We'll warm him up the best we can. There we go. Well, warm-up done. So it'll be Alex Faedo against Martin Maldonado. And then Benintendi and Lopez for the bottom of the 6th here. Fastball high at 94 from Faedo.
As this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it.
Swing and a miss on a good changeup there. And now the slider.
Doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Got a piece. Good slider in the zone as well from Alex Faedo.
And a pitch.
Fastball, got a piece of that as well.
Still a 1-2 count.
Not many pitches to work with here. Only 3 pitches for Faedo as that's hit hard to Javier Baez, but Maldonado with 0 speed coming down the first base line, an easy play.
You know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
So Andrew Benintendi, 0 for 2 today. And that's in the air. Should be playable for Vierling, and it is.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with
Well, there we are. Quick 2 outs from Faedo.
outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with
Nicky Lopez now. And that's popped up on the infield to Andy Ibanez. Going to be quick work for Faedo after the rain delay. We get through 6. Scoreless for the White Sox. 6-0 Detroit. Canna, Vierling, and Colt Keith due up.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
Tanner Banks will come on for Chicago now.
Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way.
Mark Canna as we are now fully into a night game here on opening day.
Things off, it takes a strike. Action in the pen down there. Steven Wilson appears to be getting
Steven Wilson warming up for the ChiSox as well. Canna 1 for 3. Slurve. Nasty. Really should have looked at the repertoire here for Tanner Banks. That slurve probably the most dangerous thing he has.
Here comes a pitch.
And up the middle. It'll be another ground ball to Paul DeYoung.
First, and the leadoff hitter set down to the 7th.
I swear that's like the 10th ball we've hit in DeYoung's direction.
And next up for the Tigers.
No mistakes on any of them. And he's made a couple sparkling plays over there. Vierling 1 for 2. Also hit by a pitch. And weak contact. That has a chance to get down. No. Benintendi moves in. And a quick 2 outs for Detroit.
Now, Colt
Cole Keith. This is where I think Cole Keith is going to struggle a little bit with the lefties. And on the ground. 5-pitch inning from Tanner Banks. A little overly aggressive. We did get a fastball low in the zone. Seemed hittable. It was not. 6-0. Stretch time.
White Sox nothing. Back at guaranteed rate field, bottom of the inning. Now it's the
So here's Eloy Jimenez. We're going to leave Faedo out here for now, but we are going to get up, let's say Tyler Holton. Number 87. What a number.
The wind of the pitch.
What did Evo say yesterday? It was a hockey number. At least I think that was Evo that said that. Jimenez 1 for 2. The weak single. Back up the middle. White Sox just nothing doing here today. Slider won't chase. Fastball up and into Eloy Jimenez is rough. Oh, he took it. Wow. Strikeout for Alex Faedo. Royce Lewis is hurt. As long as it's not Spencer Torkelson or Riley Green. We don't lose anybody on opening day. It's going to be a nice day.
If they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher, they don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Robert 0 for 2.
Next offering
Appeared late on the fastball up and in. Timing was actually good, so give him the slider. Not a great slider from Faedo, but he gets a strikeout anyway. Well, Alex Faedo, all I really want out of Faedo here is to get us through 7. Then we turn it over probably to maybe Jason Foley.
The Tigers up big in this one. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
No idea who's going to handle the 7th. If the scoreline stays the same, I'm thinking Foley for the 9th. Meadows comes in, makes the catch, and Alex Faedo, a good 2-inning relief appearance after the rain delay. Scoreline is still 6-0.
Back here on the south side, we're at the top of the 8th. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers.
1 for 2 for Jake Rogers. Double and a run scored. Also walked in this game.
And here it comes.
Smacked it. Jake Rogers. Deep right field. It is out of here. Home run. First of the year for our Tigers. And it belongs to Jake Rogers. And that's what I was saying, especially against lefties. Contact not great. But Jake Rogers, if he gets a hold of one, could be a problem this year. 90 contact, or 90 power rather, against lefties. Line drive home run.
You want to bottle that type of approach.
Javier Baez up now for the
So now Javi Baez.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Ball in.
Banks,
Single and a run scored for Javi.
A four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a slurve, and he works in a sinker. Close one, called a ball.
We have been overly aggressive these last few innings. The zone has probably still been that bad. We've just been swinging kind of freely. 2-0 on Javi, and that one slap foul. Nice pick by the ball boy. Two and 1.
The pitch.
Ooh, wow. Good timing, yeah. Good timing on that. We just whiffed on it with Javi. That's going to happen. That one. Hammer to right field. In play, though. And Gavin Sheets there for the first out. Meadows 2 for 3. We're going to head to the bullpen, and we may... No, we need a righty in the game to put Kerry Carpenter in there. We're going to schedule Tyler Holton to pitch the 8th. Bringing in Carpenter doesn't really do anything for us here.
Immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Meadows 2 for 3.
Tigers up big in this one.
Retired on strikes earlier.
Next offering is in
Pitching us away on our lefty here in Meadows with not great contact. I don't know where we need to be looking for the pitch here.
That one missed.
3 straight fastballs from Tyler Banks. Ooh, good slider, and it's the second strikeout of the day for Meadows.
Back to the top of the lineup, Andy Ibanez. Up now for the Tigers.
Andy Ibanez 1 for 4 at the top of the Tigers order.
First pitch doesn't find the
Fastball
zone.
high. Dylan Cease, who was a White Sox up until maybe a month ago, lost his opening day start with the Padres. On the ground, Nicky Lopez in plenty of time. We head to the bottom of the 8th, and we'll turn it over to Tyler Horton, but Jake Rogers goes deep. Possibly the player of the game right here, number 34. You figured if we were going to homer today, it was going to be right field. Yes, we do want to change pitchers in the rat tail of Tyler Horton. 59 games a year ago. Decent ERA at 2.11.
Free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Andrew Vaughn now.
Andrew Vaughn 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts, and I already see that the control of the cutter here for the lefty Horton fairly good. Even the changeup isn't bad. Quickly 2 strikes. Doesn't have a curveball, so we'll try slider inside on Vaughn. Got him looking. And he appeared to know it. Slider catches the corner, no funny business from the umpire. Strikeout for Tyler Horton. And we got to kind of figure out who the more reliable guys in our bullpen are. Not doing Tigers franchise for 4 years. I mean, pretty much every player, I think, is new from the last time we were out here. DeYoung smacks a changeup foul, but 0-2. DeYoung still 1 for 2 in this game. And hopefully make him 1 for 3. Nice pick by Colt Keith and a nice throw on the run. 2 away here in the bottom of the 8th.
Get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air.
So Gavin Sheets
And make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of
way out in front of the changeup.
Sheets at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
Cutter in there.
That is strike 2.
99% of the people making stadiums on Stadium Creator shouldn't. I do agree with that. I've seen a lot of bad ones, especially when I was looking for like a Montreal stadium and the Tigers spring training home, Joker Marchant. There are some really atrocious stadiums. Not great velo here on the fastball, so we're going to go sinker low and inside. Got a piece. Well, what are we going to put Sheets away with?
Left-hand batter waits.
Got him looking on the cutter.
Good work there as he gets
There we go.
2-3. Nothing doing for the White Sox. Not going their way.
We head to the 9th, 7-0 Detroit. That Nashville one's not that bad. It's just a very bizarre way that they built the stadium. And I mean, 5 decks is just ridiculous. We're going to take this first pitch here from Banks. And then get James Kingsley at it again. Then get Jason Foley up in the bullpen. You wanted a stash. We didn't get it with Jake Rogers. We'll get it with Jason Foley. Hammered by Torque, center field. It's going to stay in the ballpark. The scoreline stays the same, and we finish this off. Torque going to go 3 for 5 with 3 doubles. Riley Green 1 for 4. Single, 2 RBI, runs scored. Never really found the right situation to pinch hit Kerry Carpenter today. I haven't shared it, but I can. Changeup just going to miss from Banks. I do believe I can share it, even though it wasn't mine originally. I think that's how that works in this game. Green smacks it, but to guess who? Paul DeYoung. He makes no mistake again. 2 outs in the top of the 9th. Mark Canha, last chance for some Tigers offense. Will schedule Foley to pitch.
That's off the mark, and that is ball 1.
Well, expected a little bit more fireworks from the White Sox today. I mean, Detroit may have a better team overall, but, I mean, Chicago does at least have big-time power hitters in Jimenez and a really good player in Luis Robert. Fouled away from Canha, 1-1. Yeah, we'll get that. We'll go and share that before we switch to golf.
The pitch.
Slurve gonna miss inside. 2-1 on Mark Canha. No, they don't. Had to protect. Is this gonna stay in play? It does. Can't get over. Oh, wow, a nasty slurve. And I just about committed to swing at that. And then it darted inside. Full count. Hammered by Mark Canha, but right to Luis Robert. We head to the 9th on opening day. We turn it over to Jason Foley to get through Maldonado, Benintendi, and Lopez to secure the opening day win. So here is Jason Foley, 70 games a year ago, 2.6 ERA. You might not even have to delete the buildings, honestly. You could just change the base scenery, and it might cover them up. No reason to warm up. So Foley, a 3-pitch pitcher, and has a power sinker.
And the pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Low and inside, or low inside corner of the zone, rather, to Martin Maldonado. Change-up, chop, foul, and a quick 2 strikes. On the Chicago number 9 hitter. Slider, got a piece. Can't put away Maldonado just yet.
Yeah, the right-hander deals.
Slider on the ground to Torque. 1 away here in the 9th.
And they get the leadoff man of the night. Back to the top of the White Sox.
Now Benintendi, and if the White Sox are going to get anything going here today, might be him, but he has been flailing at the plate really all day. 0 for 3, and that's right back to Foley. 2 away.
2 up, 2 down.
Nicky Lopez, the last chance for Chicago. Fouling away a sinker at 96.
2 outs.
Change up in.
And it's 0-2.
White Sox down to their final strike.
Foley is just 1 strike.
Slider hammered back up the middle. Well, this game extended. Lopez gets all over a slider. I'm not sure if it missed its spot. That was a perfect contact for Nicky Lopez, and it extends this for Eloy Jimenez.
And now it's going to be Eloy Jimenez.
Sinker in for strike 1.
Right through there for a strike. Lopez leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Slider on the ground.
Hard hit left side.
Baez across the diamond. Tigers gonna win. On opening day, our first Tigers franchise game that counts since probably mid-2019. We come out, we get the win. Did a lot of our damage early, but good to see that we're able to hit with this team. I mean, rough outing from Garrett Crochet gave us a lot of hittable pitches here. 162-0 is in play for our Tigers. 1-0. We get the opening day win.